Alrighty, we're back again, everybody. Hey there, everyone. It's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to a new series here on the channel. We're staying in the realm of Super Mega Baseball 4, but I decided we've waited long enough. We're into the second season for both of our main series here on the channel. I think now is the perfect time to introduce this new concept that I'm going to be attempting to do, which is going to be a shuffle draft franchise using a team I've already used, which is the Freebooters, which is basically, arguably my most successful franchise rebuild on the channel to date. Back in SMB4, of course, we won 5 titles out of 10 years. So after starting the first 4 years with losing records, mind you. So now we're going to be doing this with a twist. So we are staying in the Super Mega League, which will allow us to take control of the Freebooters, which is nice. We are going to be playing a custom season, so it's going to be 60 games. We're going to be doing it 9 innings. We're still going to stay the auto runner for the regular season. 8 out of 20 still make the playoffs. We're doing 5 playoff game series instead of 3. We're using shuffle draft, and we're editing the player pool. We're putting in the MLB Legends. So it's going to be Legends and the Super Mega players joining forces to create a new Super League. Let's see if we can do it again for the Freebooters and make them winners. All right. Oh, they're going to hand me Randy Johnson right off the rip. You've got to be kidding me. Well, I'm not going to say no. Like, you give me 23-year-old Randy Johnson in his prime. You just gave me an ace. Nice. You bastards. Now you want me to take Nolan Ryan or Mike Mussina. Okay. I see how this is starting. Alright. They want pitching first. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, Nolan Ryan, although I would love to take Nolan, I'm holding off on him because he is 36. So he's going to be good, but for how long before the regression hits? Now, we are in a 60-game season instead of 16, so this is going to be less regression quicker. Probably going to be the same amount, but it'll take longer to get here. Mike Mussina, same thing. He's 37, and he, as an Orioles fan myself, he doesn't have the same caliber or, career statistics that Nolan Ryan does. Nolan Ryan's the king of strikeouts. So, Roy Oswalt, 33. Again, another older starting pitcher. Not as good as Mussina or Ryan. Probably will never reach the same level as Ryan or Mussina. We have Taylor McWales for the bullpen. He's actually the youngest so far of all the options. We have 23-year-old Stitch Grapowski, the long reliever. Now, surrounded is bad, but Grapowski is 23. He will have a chance to get rid of that. Bruce Sutter, 23-year-old closer, A-. K Collector also has surrounded. Is that more of a detriment to the closer or to the long reliever? I think, in my opinion, that would be to the closer. Theodore Stiffner, 25. He does not hold a candle to any of these pitchers. Same with Eric Davis, although I do have a soft spot for another Oriole. Not going to happen. So this comes down to, really, we're not going to take Oswalt. I'm not going to take Mussina or Ryan just because of how old they are. Plus, we already got Randy Johnson, so we don't need, a second high-caliber starter. McWales is debatable. I think Sutter and Grapowski's ages beat out McWales. So, Sutter or Grapowski. Now, both have surrounded. Sutter has K-Man, or K-Collector. Grapowski has the Elite Cutter. Sutter is better already. And he costs less money because he's a closer. But I think surrounded is going to be more detrimental to the closer. Because more than likely, I'm going to put Sutter in tougher spots than Grapowski. So, we're going to get Grapowski here and get a young, long reliever. All right, next up, Danny frickin' Deals. Oh, you really want me to hit pitching early, don't you? Shay D, elite reliever in her own right. Grunt Manley is a great first baseman. He's 32, though. Tom Hankey, he's too old. Tess Osteroni, the rookie, injury-prone, scares me. Johnny Damon, young outfielder. He doesn't match up to Danny Deals. Asherbaum, he can hit for power. That's about it. Linda Hand, please, that's not even a contest. Danny Deals, this is an easy pick. Give me the second elite starter. Jem Quilita, okay. Ali Findair, Luis Tiant, all right, I like that. Anton Goodwood, catcher, iffy. High ISK neglector, no shot. Mark Grace, young first baseman, like that. Willie Wilson, young center fielder. Okay, we have something to talk about. And JYS, pass. Okay, so Tiant, Grace, or Wilson. Now, we've addressed pitching with our first 3 picks. And this would give us 2 long relievers in the bullpen. One's a workhorse, possibly a starting candidate as well. Mark Grace is 21, though, and Wilson's 20. So this would give us a young piece to work with in the lineup. This is a decision right here. Contact bat, decent fielder at first base, cannot play anything outside of first base. Wilson can play all the outfield, great fielder, great speed, elite fielding, good contact hitter, no arm. Tiant. Ooh, this is tough. This one's definitely tougher. We're gonna go with youth. I think we're gonna go Wilson. We're gonna take Wilson here. All right, Slapper Gloop, Beavis Ortiz. We saw how bad he was. Perd Lovelorn, Vinny Vortex. Okay. Vortex slightly younger than he was in 3. Kitty Kaufman, young second baseman. I like that. Ron Say, young-ish third baseman. I like that too. Sports was a little too old, and Evans is a little too old. Okay, so this is Kaufman or Say here. Say can only play third. Great elite fielder, elite arm at third, good power, above average contact, average speed. Kitty Kaufman, elite speed, elite contact, can't field at second base. You need to have good hands up the middle. This is going to be Say. I'm going to take Ron. All right, Stand Alive. Can't field for crap. Run to third. Dilly Daller. Durbin Holmes. Ooh, Durbin Holmes. Nice young starter. Swirly Cut Stiff. Another young long reliever, but has choker. Stokes at second. Okay, good fielder. Bigsby, no. LeBoink, nah. All right, I think Daller's out. Bigsby's out. LeBoink is out. Run to third's a little older. Annabelle Stokes is good. Young up the middle. Great fielding. Great speed. Contact bat. I could use that. Cut Stiff would give us another long relief option. Holmes would give us our third starter and another young starter as well. Our entire pitching rotation would be under the age of 25 so far. Ooh, this is tough. This is tough, man. They're not making this easy on me. They are not making this easy. Cut Stiff doesn't have the normal fastball, though. I think I'd take points off for that. Holmes or Stokes? Let's go with Holmes. Let's go with Durbin. Mashed Taters, B+ first baseman. Love to see that. Burl Chinning, we're looking pretty good at starter, plus he's a little older. Strauss, decent catcher. Good hitter, probably a DH. Biggs, not a great fielder. Bobby Bash, solid third baseman. Friedman, Stewart, and Sean Green. This is easy. Mashed Taters all day. Give me mash. All right, Buzz past them, long reliever. Sal Bando. Already have a third baseman, though. Mazo Hayes. Ooh, good reliever. I like that. Ryan Braun, a little older, fast. Wiggins, solid shortstop. Corman, older. Cartman, older. Mazo Hayes, let's go. All right, Henry Hamster. Solid. We could go a little bit older, but again, already have a third baseman. Rojas and Wright, a little older. Elaine Munster, another good reliever. I like that. Norton Pickle. B-Rob, another Oriole. Nice. Not picking you, though, Brian. Sorry, they did you dirty. Jose Cruz. No, he's a bench player. Same with Blings and Lindsay. Pickle or... This is Munstar. Easy all day. All right. Blanc, Kingman, Swanson, Turner, A.J. Burnett, Valentine, Bolter, or Hardman. Ooh. Youth. Already have a first baseman. Blanc is older, but a solid option. She doesn't stand out, really. Hardman is young. Can't field, though. You know what? Give me the catcher. Yeah, give me. No. I don't want to blow this one. Not this early. Ooh. He's not good enough, I don't think. I think Hardman would be the option here, but you can't field. You know what? Let's take Ava Blanc. She's the most solid of the options. Hello, Millipede. See you later. Tusker Fuss. Okay. Solid. Would be an awesome fourth pitcher. He'd be a 3, actually. Adonimus. Torrey Hunter. Young outfielder. I like that. Ron Gant. Even younger outfielder. That's better. Cashmore's old. Bordick. Mikey. Another Oriole. But no. Too damn old. Winston Draper. Nah. Rusty bust him. Solid bench bat. If he comes back up, I can pick him as the DH. This is Ron Gant all day. Alright. Drac. Bobbitt. Linda Hand. Cecil Cooper. Buck Berger. Be a solid closer. Bill Russell. Ooh, young shortstop. I like that. Weiniger and Pops. Pops, they aged her up too much. Plus, Surrounded is horrible. Give me Bill Russell. Give me a shortstop. Yeah. Ooh, Kimmy Smoke. Solid young catcher. Beats out Javi for me. Another Oriole. My heart. Ray Durham. Too old. Shane Victorino. Nah. Kerry Wood, young starter. There's better options on the board. Same with Cabrera. Wimple. Decent closer. Could be better. Heimlich. Young reliever, but again, better option on the board. Kimmy Smoke. Give me the catcher. All right. Juanita Hernandez. So we still need a second baseman, a DH, 1 starting pitcher, 2 relievers, and then 4 bench slots. All right. Juanita, Boomer. Dangerfield. Be a solid bench option. Lynetta Betta. Okay. Decent closer again. 2 pitches, though. Wally Bacon. Tom Herr's a little old. Jack McDowell would be a solid 4th starter. Rick Dempsey. Oh, I'm a sucker for Orioles. Damn it, you bastards. You know what I like. I'm going to go McDowell, though. I'm going to play smart. I'm going to finish off the pitching rotation. Give me a young... So our oldest starting pitcher is 23, and that's Johnson and McDowell. Solid. I love this starting pitching rotation. Okay, Chili Davis, bench outfielder, good. Jason Giambi, the DH, my God. Ryder McBride, okay. Another freebooter. Would fit the mold for us. He would be the only freebooter original member on the roster. Slope Whoopity, who we know is solid at second base, but he's not great at hitting consistently. He's also a poor fielder. Greg Vaughn, Daniel Murphy, Doc Simpleman, Tracy Wickers. All right, garbage, solid garbage, hot garbage. McBride, good for nostalgia, but there's better options. Whoopity or Giambi. I mean, is this really a question? This is Giambi. Okay, the fuck did I come to? I'll explain in a minute. All right, so Slipero, how do you pronounce that? Sliperio? No. Cameron, Elleroids, Mark Ellis. We need a second baseman. I definitely think we need to grab the second baseman now. Yeah, we'll get Mark Ellis. All right, so now we need bench players. We need a backup catcher. We need an outfielder. We need an infielder. We already have 2 first basemen. And we need a possible third baseman as well. Okay. So Aoshima looks like the best option on the board here at 25. Goyo can't. He has no flexibility. Lindsay, bullpen. No. Let's go Aoshima. Give me the backup catcher. All right. Outfielder. We have Casper Stern. Billy LeBoink back on the board for the 2nd time. George Bell, corner outfielder, but he can't field. Ooh, scary. Alba, nah. Ponderosa, nah. Dick Hall, no. Zilla or Bigsworth. I hate all of these options, honestly. We do need a disciplined player still. I guess for flexibility, give me Casper Stern. He'd be a good bench option. Okay, so we still need an infielder. Randy Velarde would definitely fill that role. We have Hander as an option. Okay, all right. Megals, no. Smack Avery. Young closer, nice, but no. Isringhausen, even younger closer, but he has Meltdown. Ooh. Ooh, this is tough. Okay. Velarde or... Velarde has better value. One of us, yes. Vinder Hawkins, Velo Hiwanais, Eric Gagne. Ooh, that's a good reliever. I can't pass up Gagne. Give me him. Yes. All right, Victorino. We have our outfield set up already. Chad Bradford, another Oriole. I'm a sucker for him. Miguel Batista. Hot fucking garbage. Okay. These all suck, but I don't need the outfielder. I need a third baseman. So Chad Bradford's the pick. Give me the Oriole. At least I got one Oriole on here. All right, we have Otto Von Olio, Joe Carter, Jason Bay, or Marla Moore. We have two catchers, so Moore is out. Jason Bay, 33. I have 4 outfielders. Joe Carter, again, have 4 outfielders, but he's younger. Or we could have 3 first basemen. Because Taters can only play first base, I think. Shit. You know what? We take the best person available. Give me Von Olio. All right, so we got 3 first basemen. Woohoo! All righty, let's meet the team. So we have no max or minimum debuffs. So we also have no max debuffs either, so that's good. We're in middle across the board. We have $25 million available in the budget for this 60-game season. Okay, let's meet the team. What have we done? We've started the franchise with the Freebooters. We have shuffle drafted in the MLB legends as well as the Super Mega League players. Here's the roster we're going to be working with at the start of the franchise for this 60-game season. So we have Kimmy Smoke, who is the Nemesis catcher, or Heaters catcher, backup catcher. Mimori Ioshima, the backup Nemesis catcher. Mash Taters, who's the first baseman for the Nemesis. Former New York Yankee Jason Giambi. He is our DH. He's also our backup first baseman. We also have a third first baseman, pinch hitter Otto Von Olio. He's our pinch hitting specialist. We have Mark Ellis, the infielder who's been everywhere. I want to say his most famous time was in Oakland. We have a former MLB player, Randy Velarde, a little bit before my time. Not sure who he played for. I want to say Texas. Former major leaguer from the 70s, Ron Say, way before my time. No idea who he played for. Solid third baseman. Bill Russell, again, way before my time. This is the 70s. Shortstop who can play outfield. Outfielder Ron Gant. He was pretty much everywhere. Center fielder Willie Wilson, another major leaguer. Eva Blanc, one of the rookies, playing right field. Casper Stern, former Buzzard Overdogs outfielder. Randy Johnson, one of the best pitchers to ever live. Danny Deals, the rookie. Durbin Holmes from the Wild Pigs. Jack McDowell, another major leaguer. He was famously with the Tigers, I believe. Stitch Krapowski, rookie from the... I don't know where he's from, but he's one of the rookie relievers. Amazo Hayes from the Hot Corners. Elaine Munstar from the Jacks. Former major leaguer Chad Bradford, famously with the Rays and the Orioles. And also Eric Gagne, the former Dodgers closer. Bradford also came up with the Oakland Athletics as well. We have a crazy good rotation mid-pen, good speed, and no offense. We're going to see how this flies. So this is different from our normal series. Normally those are quick. This is 60 games, so probably not going to be posting all of the games to the channel. We might stream a couple of episodes here and there, interesting matchups we see. But yeah, this is going to be a couple, it's going to be different. I don't know how I want to do this thing. We'll see what happens. So yeah, first matchup, Randy Johnson versus Manny K's at El Viejo Stadium. Sawteeth are going to be our first opponent. Okay. How fitting. All right, let's have a look. Lineup we're going to use. Leading off in the DH role, Otto Von Olio. Interesting. So he is hitting over Giambi. Giambi's a better fielder than him. I guess that makes sense, but still seems kind of dumb. Would have kept Von Olio on the bench, maybe. Casper Stern's going to start out in right field as Blanc goes to the bench. Ron Sawteeth is going to be at third base. Mashed Taters at first. Gant in left. Willie Wilson in center. Ellis at second. Russell at short. And Kimmy Smoke behind the dish. Randy Johnson on the hill. Let's go. All right. Let's see how bad this goes. I probably should have made these shorter games, maybe like 6 or 7 innings instead of 9, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'm intrigued to see who's going to be on the team here for the Sawteeth Hill.
This could be one for the record books at Ahoy Stadium. Let's do the baseball thing.
All right, so they went all in on speed, it looks like. So we're going to be up first. Juan Orley will do to lead off, rookie DH. Facing Manny Kays, who is normally the Sirloin's ace. Let's look at the Sawteeth. How did they do in the draft? Well, they got Cheyenne Hill from the Blowfish. She'll lead off at second. Muffin Studwick from the Platypi in left. Bloop Michaels at shortstop from the Wild Pigs. He'll bat third. Rhonda Horn from the Overdogs, batting fourth. Batting fifth, Freebooter Pompducci, the first baseman. Rookie Howie Caldite, who is actually on our team in the regular Sawteeth franchise. He's batting sixth and right. Rookie Anita Bean, the pitcher, is batting as the DH. I didn't recognize the name, and that's why. What the fuck? I'm confused. All right, well, we'll see. Momo Tobo from the Sirloins. Dolph Stake from the Sandcats. He's in center. And Manny Kays is on the hill. So what's their rotation look like then? So, they only have 4 starters. Oh, yeah, they have the 4 starters. Okay, so it's Kays and then Bean. Pat Hankin, who is another former Oriole. Deshaun Levon from the Beewolves. Long reliever Bradley Bowler from the Buzzards. Long reliever Split Seamerson from the Sirloins. MLB reliever Tom Henke. MLB reliever Mike Timlin, famously from the Red Sox. And Molly Pops, former Wide Loads reliever as well. Looking at their bench for the offense, they have Carl Crawford, who came up with the Rays. Gary Templeton, I don't remember where he comes from. Evan Chukov from the Crocs. And first baseman Ruby Green from the Beewolves as well as right fielder Murky Nubswubbles from the Heaters. Let's go. Let's do it, boys. Off-speed hitter versus elite two-seamer. Who's going to win the fight? Heater in there, 0-1. That's low on the changeup, 1-1. Curve up, whiff late, 1-2. Fastball down there at the knees, fouled off, out of play. Do it again, 1-2. Fastball down and in, chopper to short. Michael's there to his left, 1 down. Next up, Casper Stern, the right fielder. Low pitch and mind gamer active, giving a accuracy debuff to Kays, and he also excels at hitting low pitches, apparently. Those are new traits for Stern, who doesn't have any traits in SMB4. Two-seamer at the knees, 0-1. Chased it in the dirt on the heater, 0-2. Fastball up, Stern skies at the left. Right there is the left fielder. Studwick, 2 down. Base is empty for third baseman, MLB legend Ron Say. No clue who he played for, could not tell you. Curveball pulled in the hole to short. Michaels backhands cleanly on the first in time to get the slow-footed Say. 1-2-3 inning for Kays. Bottom 1, Hill, Studwick, and Michaels do up. Giant Hill leading off. Blowfish second baseman has mind gamer active against one of the best pitchers to ever grace a major league mound, Randy Johnson, the big unit himself. See how this goes. Lead slider. Heater fouled off 0-1. He also has K collector. So keep that in the back of the mind for later. Work ball away. Driven the left center. Hit well on the line. Gant there. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Muffin Studwick, the left fielder. Fastball hitter active for him. Slider down and then inside. 1-0. Fastball down. Blew it by him. 1-1. See him repping in. Inside, 2-1. Good take. Work ball down. Check swing low. 3-1. Slider down in the way. Chop the first. Taters charges. He's there. Taps the bag. 2 down. Base is empty for Bloop Michaels. Bad ball hitter active. See him repping in. Fouled off by the Pig shortstop. 0-1. Down and away. Blew it by him. 0-2. 101 on the gun. Slider down and in. Hitting the hole to first. Taters dives. Nice grab by Mash. 1-2-3 inning for Johnson. To the second. We're scoreless. Taters, Gant, and Wilson do up. Forgot to look at free agents before we jumped into the game, so we'll have to check that after this. I highly doubt anybody gets signed in a 60-game season after one, but we'll see. I've seen stranger things. First baseman Mash Taters leading off, former nemesis. First baseman, DH down to 23. Fastball way outside, ball one. In the SMB4, he was 38, I believe, or 36. Beat it down, chased it low, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, line at the middle, base hit. Taters with the first hit in Freebooters franchise lore here in this MLB shuffle draft thing. Free agent market going to be asked? Okay. Ron Gant leading off, left fielder. Next up, batting in the 5 slot, power hitter. Two-seamer down on the way, fouled back, 0-1. Missed it off the end of the bat there. Ball down and in, fouled off again, 0-2. Gant behind. Curve up and in, fouled off again, 0-2. Curve up and in, whiff through it, strike 3. First punch up for K's, 1 down. Like flat out the best is a 40-year-old C+. Fair enough. Willie Wilson up. First pitch Slayer active. Still, we'll check just to make sure. Peter down and in, broken back around to the short, slow roller. Michaels flips to second 1. Hill, no play on the speedy Wilson. Fielder's choice, 2 down. Here's second baseman Mark Ellis, former Oakland Athletic. Runner goes on the first pitch. Curveball up, taken high for a strike. Throw down, late. Stolen base for Willie Wilson, his first of his career. 1-for-1. Curveball down, pulled by Ellis, foul, 0-2. And Ellis keep the at-bat alive, behind 0-2. Jane, a two-seamer away, pulled foul, still 0-2. Two-seamer up and away, pulled to third base line, fair ball as it gets by to third baseman, digging around Wilson. He's going to score easily, RBI single for Ellis, 1-0 Booters. Bill Russell up next, the shortstop. 70s legend from the MLB. No clue who he played for. He sounds familiar, and I'm sure I'm going to get yelled at in the comments. Two-seamer away, strike. Oh, change-up away, actually. Strike called, 0-1. Change down, pulled foul by Russell, 0-2. Change-up inside, whiffed it, strike 3. Second punch out for Manny. That ends the inning. Bottom 1, bottom 2, it's 1-0. Freebooters on the board. Horn, Ducci, and Caldeet do up. There's Rhonda Horn, former Overdog's third baseman. Now with the newly acquired whiffer trait, Heater fouled off, 0-1. Ball down and in. That's hit up the middle. Ellis dives out of his reach into right center, base hit. Wilson giving chase. It's going to hit off the wall out there, and he has no arm. It's going to be an easy double for Horn. And Russell still dropped it. Leadoff man on. Here's Ducci, first baseman facing his old club, the Freebooters. Work ball down on the way in the first pitch. Pulled foul. Out of play. Pomp looking to drive in the run. 0-1. Zoom up and in. Fouled off. 0-2. K collector active for Johnson. Heater up and away. Chased line to first. Over to leaping Taters. His glove base hit. Stern gets to it. Runner coming around. Here's the relay throw. It is late. RBI single for Pomp as the former Freebooter alumni ties it at 1. Next up, Howie Caldeet, the rookie right fielder. Slider away in the first pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Don't really if you classify 94 as off speed, but sure. See him down on the way. Strike called. 1-1. Fastball up and in. Line to left field. Base hit. Third straight hit here for the Sawteeth. Still nobody out. 2 on, none down. Here's Anita Bean, the pitcher, DHing today. She's going to be starting next game, so hopefully she doesn't get injured or anything. Slider down, bunt shown, dropped. Ball 1. Up and in. Bunt it popped up. Smoke out of the crouch, dives, fires to first, and that is a sac bunt successful. 1 down. 2 in scoring position for catcher Momo Tobo. Sirloin's backstop. Two-seamer inside, ripped foul, 0-1. Slider away. dump to right center. Stern going over. Slides in, and he misses it. Way to go, Casper. RBI single for Tobo. It's 2-1. Runners at the corners. One down for Dolph Stake, the center fielder. Former Sandcats player. Johnson now tends. Fastball down in the way. Low. Ball 1. Ball down and in. Turned on. Hit into the right field corner. Stern giving chase. Runs it down for the second out. Runner will tag from third. That is a sac fly. 3-1. Sawteeth lead. Next up, Cheyenne Hill. 0-1. Seamer away. Fouled off. 0-1. Leader up. High. 1-1. Work ball up and in. Hit the first. Taters there on the line. Makes the snag, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for the Sawteeth, though, as they capitalize on some poor defense. To the third, it's 3-1. Smoke, Von Olio, and Stern do up. All right, let's see if we can get him back against Manny. He's not unhittable. Kimmy Smoke leading off with Volatile. Ooh, okay. Just like BH4, I like that. Manny sets and fires. Change up in there at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer high, taken, 1-1. Fastball up, line to left field, base hit for Kimmy. Catcher gets her first hit of the season. She's on to lead off. Next up, Votto Von Olio, the rookie DH, 0-1. And Smoke pulls her hamstring. That is not what you want to see on your primary catcher's first at bat of the year. Ah, you've gotta be fucking me, boys. Oh, you bastards. And Aoshima's actually a weaker fielder, but she's got a cannon. All right, Mamori, you're going to have to slot in here. I got nothing else. I mean, anyone else play catcher? Shit, we're fucked. All right, Aoshima, get in here. No speed at first. Kimmy wasn't that fast anyway. Von Olio still up. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Good first pitch from Manny. Two-seamer away, jumped on the hole to second. Hill there to first. Michaels to first. Ooh, late on the fielder's choice. 1 down. Right fielder Casper Stern up, 0-1 today. Two-seamer low, taken, ball 1. Good eye. Two-seamer down in the way, hit the hole. Base hit for Casper. His first hit today. He's 1 for 1. Makes up for that poor fielding there in the field, son. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Ron Say, hit into a double play his first time out. 0 for 1. Come on, Ron. Two-seamer away, misses. Ball 1. A little outside of the well. Throw ball down, pulled in the hole to short. He did it again. Michaels to second, 1. Hill on to first. No, it's late this time. Fielder's choice, 2 on the corners for Taters. 1 for 1 with a single. Come on, Mash. Changeup taken low, misses from K's. Ball 1. Running up the pitch count. Changeup's outside, 2-0. Okay, all right, sit on it. Changeup away off the front foot into second on the liner, and that ends the inning. I was looking fastball. Bottom 3, it's 3-1. Studwick, Michaels, and Horn do up. Here's Studwick, 0 for 1 today. And Aoshima in the game behind the plate for the injured Smoke. Receiver inside, misses, ball 1. So in every episode this evening, we've had at least 1 player get injured on our teams. 2 pitchers and a catcher. Forkball grounded to short. High hopper to Russell, who thankfully reacted quickly enough to make the play. 1 down. Next up, Michaels, 0 for 1. Slider at the knees, chopped at the middle on the first pitch, base hit into center. Michaels' first hit today, he's 1 for 2. There's Horn, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Zoom down and in. Line at the middle, base hit. Johnson had no time to react on that one. 2 on, 1 down here. Next up, the cleanup. Here's Pomtucci, 1 for 1 with an RBI single. He might as well be the cleanup hitter. He probably should have been. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Ball 1. Peter middle in. Hit up the middle softly. Russell dives out of his reach into center. That's going to be an RBI single as well, probably. Base jogger active, but it's an RBI knock. Second RBI for Ducci. It's 4-1. Here's called eat, 1-for-1 with a single.
Number 7, Howie Aldeet.
Slider down, low, 1-0. Seamer up and away. Driven by Howie, deep left center field, hit to the deepest part of the park, and he saws it off. Howie continuing what he does in the regular series. Breaks it open here. It is 7-1. And Randy is getting slapped. First homer for the rookie. It's 7-1. Here's Anita Bean, the DH. Pitcher sack bunted her first time up. Randy rattled here. Foul back. 0-1. Fork ball up and in. Fouled off. 0-2. K collector active for Randy. Slider away. Hit on the hole to left. That is going to sink in for another hit. Just cannot catch a break today. Next up, Tobo, 1-for-1 with an RBI single. Seamer inside, misses, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, chased it low, 1-1. Fastball up, Tobo blows it by him, 1-2. Slider down and in, inside, 2-2. Seamer up and away, outside, 3-2. Fork ball up, chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Johnson. 2 down, here's State. Sack flies, first time up, driving in a run. No official at bat yet. Either away, broken bat pop up, out of play as Aoshima watches it hit off the Sawteeth dugout roof. 1-1. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-2. Fork ball down and in the dirt, 1-2. Good block by Aoshima. Seamer down in the way, check swing low and outside, 2-2. Seamer inside. Blew it by him, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Johnson to end the inning. But he gives up a big bomb to Howie Caldeed as the rookie hits 3 out. And another run came in before it. 7-1 to the 4th. Gant, Wilson, and Ellis due up. Not looking good for the Booters here to start. There's Ron Gant, 0-for-1.
Number 60, Ron Gant.
Curveball up and away, outside, ball 1. Check swing up and away, changeup strike called, 0-2. 1-1. Fastball down, chop foul, 1-2. Manny ahead. Curveball down and in, line to short, 1 hopper. Michaels backhands cleanly, 1 down. Willie Wilson up next, he's 0-for-1. Broken back grounder, fielder's choice his first time up. Changeup up on the first pitch, ripped hard to left field, but it's right at Studwick. 2 down. Mark Ellis up next. RBI single for him his first time up. He's 1-for-1. Changeup taken high. Ball 1. Curveball up. Ripped hard on the ground to short right at Michaels. 1-2-3 inning for Ks. Bottom 4. It's 7-1. Hill, Studwick, and Michaels due up. There's Hill 0-for-2. Fork ball hangs. Strike called. 0-1. Him down and in. Ripped up the middle to second. Ellis dives to his right. High hopper over his glove. Nothing Ellis could have done. He was committed on the dive. And that's when you know it's just not your day. Studwick up next, 0-for-2. Well, at least we're having fun. That's what matters, right? Fork ball down and away on the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider down and in inside. 1-1. Seamer up and in. Chased it high and inside. 1-2. Slider down and away. Chopped the second slowly. Ellis charges. Flips the second. 1. Russell to first. Double play. You love to see it. Base is empty for Michaels. 1-for-2 with a single and a run scored. Peter up on the first pitch. Chopped the second right at Ellis. Mark makes the play, and that's going to end the inning. It started wonky, but a 0 to the 5th. It's 7-1. Russell, Aoshima, and Aolio due up. Here's Bill Russell, 0-for-1 with a ground out his first time up. Changeup low, taken, ball 1. Changeup down and in there, 1-1. Either way, strike called, 1-2. Heater up and in, blew it by him, strike 3. Second punch effort K's, 1 down. Namori Aoshima up next, first at bat for the catcher as she's replacing the injured Kimmy Smoke. Change it down on the way, hard grounder to first on the first pitch. 2 down. Next up, Vaughn Olio, 0 for 2.
Number 74, Otto Von Olio.
Change up and away high, ball 1. Good eye from Otto. Curve up and in, taken high. 2-0 to count to OVO. Change up inside, strike called, 2-1. Fastball down, ripped by OVO to center on the line, but right at stake. 1-2-3 inning for K's in the 5th. Bottom 5 at 7-1. Horn, Ducci, and Caldite due up. There's Horn, 2 for 2, double and a single today. Football down and in on the first pitch inside, ball 1. Either away, whiffed on it, 1-1. Zoom up and in, whiffed on it, 1-2. Whiffer and K Collector active for the respective players. Slider away, and Mr. Snappy is whiffed on. Third punch up for Johnson. Ducci up next, 2 for 2. 2 RBI singles today for Pomp. Excelling well against his old club. Work ball in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Slider up. Ducci fouls it off, 1-1. Zoom down and in. Chopper to second, slow roller. Ellis charges, bare hands, and fires, 2 down. Next up, Caldite. 3-run homer last time up for Howie to break the game open. He's also singled. Slider up, fouled off, 0-1. Fastball down, fouled off, 0-2. Work ball away. Chased it outside, strike 3. 4th punch out for Johnson. 1-2-3 inning for him in the 5th to the 6th. Still 7-1. Sawteeth, Stern, Say, and Taters due up. Stern 1 for 2. He singled last time at the plate. K's now locked in. Change it away, misses, ball 1. Throw ball down on the way, hit up the middle. Diving Hill to her right to cut it off. Fires to first in time, 1 down. Unlucky there. Next up, Ron Say, 0 for 2. Hit into a fielder's choice last time up. He's also hit into a double play. Throw ball down and in, line at the middle, base hit for Say. His first hit. He's 1 for 3. Taters up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Change up and away, strike called, 0-1. 2-seamer up high, taken, 1-1. Change up and in, rip foul, 1-2. Pass up and in, turned on by Taters, hit well to right center. Carrying out there, Caldite runs it down. It looked like it was going to get down, and we're going to be doubled off. It's just not our day. Bottom 6, 7-1. K's en route for a quality start. Bean, Tobo, and Steak due up. There's Bean, 1 for 1 with a single. Slider middle in, fouled off, 0-1. Either away. Fouled off on the right side, 0-2. Almost fair. Seam up and in. Check swing inside, 1-2. Slider away. Checked outside, 2-2. I thought he got her. Seam up and in. Whiffed on it, strike 3. 5th punch out for Johnson. Next up, Tobo, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Slider inside. Turned on and belted. And it is sawed off into the seats. Home run for Tobo, his first of the year. It is 8-1 Sawteeth. There's Steak, 0 for 1 with an RBI. Work ball down, whiff low on the check, ball 1. Either away, outside, 2-0. Slider middle in, strike called, 2-1. Yes, you shall. Tune it up. It's perfect. The first Freebooter game leads to our favorite saying. Time to tune up the band. Heater inside. Ooh, almost killed him. 3-2. Work ball down in the way. Chased it. Strike 3. 6 punch out for Johnson. 2 down. Cheyenne Hill at next. 1 for 3 with a single. Slider down and away. Outside. 1-0. Either up an A, taken high, 2-0. Seamer down, line to first. Taters dives out of his reach. Good effort, base hit. First hit for Hill. So everyone say it with me. What's the Freebooters? If you play with them every 4 games, you know we got to tune up the band. Y'all know it. Y'all love it. Well, This has gone to shit indeed. Welcome to the shit show, everybody. Slider down, taken low. Ball 1. Johnson just trying to get through the 6th here. Heater inside, dump to right field. I forgot he's a fastball hitter. That's a base hit. Stern gets to it. Runner digging for 3rd. Throw in is late. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Michaels. 1 for 3 with a single. Moving up and away. High. Ball 1. Last batter for Johnson here. Heater inside misses. 1-1. Work ball down. Chop foul. 1-2. Side up and in. High. Ooh, no, it's a strike. I thought it was high. 2-2. With how badly things have gone today, I expected that to miss. Easy rip it away. Fouled off. Pass it down and in. Hit in the hole. Right field. Base hit. 9-1. Sawteeth lead. And that's going to do it for Johnson. Horn up, 2 for 3, doubling a single today. Johnson goes 5 2/3, gives up 14 hits, 9 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks, a couple homers, 2 runners on base, his responsibility. Just not a great day for Randy. Then again, it hasn't been a great day for anybody on the team. Coming out of the bullpen here, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to reliever Chad Bradford, the former Orioles submariner, as the righty's going to try and dig us out of this hole. For a ball away. Ripped foul that hung. Thank God. 0-1. Heater middle in. Turned on, line to right. Stern back. There makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So stranding 2 runners does Bradford, but 2 in. Solo homer for the Sawteeth, and another run coming on. 9-1 to the 7th. Gant, Wilson, and Ellis do up against Kays, who already has a quality start. He's locked in. He's trying to go for the complete game. Here's Gant, 0 for 2. Rounded out last time up. Whiff late. What was that? 0-1. 2-seamer high, taken. 1-1. Curveball down and in. Gant fouls it off out of play. 1-2. Curveball middle in. Hitting the hole to short. Backhanded by Michaels. Easy play. 1 down. Next up, Willie Wilson. He's 0 for 2. Flew out to left last time up. Change away outside, 1-0. Curveball up and in, outs inside, 2-0. Fastball up, missed it, popped it up, shallow left center. In on it, the center fielder. Here's State, 2 down. Next up, Mark Ellis, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. So far, the only run for the Freebooters. Change up low, ball 1. Change up rip to 3rd. Liner caught by Horn, and that ends the inning. Bottom 7, it's 9-1. Ducci, Caldeet, and Bean do up. There's Ducci, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 RBIs, facing the crossed up Bradford. Change it down and in, inside. Ball 1. Seamer up and in. Popped up. Foul territory on 3rd base side. Say over for it. Ron does get there for the first out. Howie Caldeet up next, 2 for 3, 2-run homer and a single earlier in the game. Fastball at the knees, 4-seamer strike called, 0-1. Bradford can't even hit 90 on the 4-seamer. He is basically the male version of batting practice Bay Paul. 2-seamer up and in, skied to center, Wilson back. In front of the warning track, puts it away, 2 down. Next up, Anita Bean, the pitcher, 1 for 2. Got her first career hit last time up with a single. Curveball down on the first pitch, taken low. Ball 1. Heater up. Skied to left center field. Wilson going over. Calls for it. 1-2-3, 7th inning for Bradford. To the 8th, it's 9-1. Russell, Aoshima, and Von Olio do up. Here's Russell, 0 for 2 today. Struck out once. Check swing inside on the curve. Good take. Ball 1. Case still locked in. Curveball up and away. Driven by Russell to the gap, right center field. That is down. Pass Caldeet all the way to the wall. That'll be extra bases for the speedy Russell. He's in with a leadoff double. Good hit, Bill. This might get something going. Here's Aoshima. 0 for 1 today. Fastball up and in, check swing, strike call at the letters, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, Aoshima just missed it, got under it. Pop up medium deep for Stake. 1 down.
Now batting.
OVO up next. He's 0 for 3. We're going to go ahead and pinch hit with the stimulated Jason Giambi, who is absolutely juiced. Unconfirmed. Was it confirmed he was a steroid user, or was it unconfirmed? Either way, it doesn't matter. He's living up to his name. Come on, Jason. Former Yankee All-Star. Two-seamer strike at the letters, 0-1. Check swing away on the heater. Good eye, 1-1. Throw ball away, strike called, 1-2. Good pitch from Kays. Fastball down, ripped to second, right at Hill, 2 down. Next up, Stern, 1 for 3 with a single.
Casper Stern.
Throw ball down and away, dumped to left center field. That is down over the leaping Michaels. Base hit for Casper. Coming around is Russell. He will score. RBI single, 9-2. Next up is Say, 1 for 3 with a single last time up. Come on, Ron. Gotta get going here, big guy. Change up and in. Rocket into left center, heading to the deepest part of the park. That might get it done. Digging for third is Stern. He's already here. Coming around third. RBI double for Say. Stern scores. It's 9-3. Just like that, Kays is on the back burner. Here's Taters, 1 for 3 with a single. Kays now on the back foot, down the neutral, approaching the 80 pitch mark. Fastball down and in, turned on by Taters, did not get a lot on it. Out for it is called Eat. He'll make a catch to end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Freebooters, make it 9-3. Bottom 8, Tobo, Stake, and Hill do up against Bradford, who has thrown only 8 pitches through an inning and inning and a third. Here's Tobo, 2 for 3, 2 solo homer last time up, and an RBI single. See it down and in. Check swing low, ball 1. Ball down and away. Pulled on the ground to short. Russell charges, makes the play. 1 down. Dolph Stake up next, 0 for 2 with a sac fly earlier in the game, driving in a run. Contact was righty active here, and that's grounded up the middle base hit for Stake. Dolph's first hit today, he's 1 for 3. Speedster on with 1 down in the inning. Sawteeth up by 6 if they steal. That's not great. Hill up next, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Four-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Line to right center field. That is going to be down for another hit. Wilson cuts it off. Stake digging for third. Here's the throw in. It is cut. Runners at the corners. 1 down. Bradford in the jam. Here's Studwick. 1 for 4 with a single. Change it down and in. Chop to short. Slow roller to Russell. Flips to second, 1. Ellis on to first. Double play. You love to see it as Bradwick puts up another 0. To the 9th. It's 9-3. Last chance for the Booters to make it respectable. Here's Gant, Wilson, and Ellis. Can we get 6? It's possible. Gant leading off 0 for 3 with a strikeout today. Do we have an outfielder? We have Blanc. Easy target. We also have Velarde. Velarde's an infielder, though. I'll let Gant bat here just because he hasn't done any. He's the better hitter than Wilson, so we'll see. Check swing low on the 2-seamer. Good eye. Ball 1. K's going for the complete game here. Change up, rocketed foul. 1-1. Change up outside. Misses badly. 2-1. Fastball down the middle. Ripped by Gant to the gap left center. That's down and into the deepest part of the park. He's already on his way to second. He's thinking 3. Here he comes. Now he'll hold it second. Good double for Gant. His first hit today. He's 1 for 4. Next up, Willie Wilson, 0 for 3. First pitch Slayer active. K's staying out there. Changeup misses inside on the first pitch. Ball 1. There goes that trait. Fastball up and in. Dumped by Wilson, right center. Over the leaping glove of the second baseman. Coming around third, Gant. He will draw the throw and hold. Runners at the corners with none down. Here's Mark Ellis. 1 for 3 RBI single for the second baseman today. Roster. How is he a better hitter than Velarde? Velarde is slightly better power, weaker contact, so they are exactly the same hitter. Okay, I'll leave Ellis in. He's a better fielder. Come on, Mark. You've already driven him 1 run today. Fastball up and in, hit the first, right at Ducci, who doubles off the first base. Are you kidding me, dude? What are the odds? Russell next, 1 for 3 with a double. That's bullcrap. Change away outside, ball 1. Come on, Bill. Chase, it's a changeup. 1-1, of course. Fastball over the plate, ripped down the left field line, and Bill Russell says, you ain't getting a quality start, Manny. That's going to be a double into the left field corner. Easy 2-bagger for Russell, his first RBI. It's 9-4. Could have been more, but you know, the game had to take it away. Aoshima up next, 0 for 2. Pop out and ground out today. Change it down and then fouled off, 0-1. Change up inside, rocketed foul, 0-2. Last chance strike for the Freebooters here. Curveball down on the way, chop through the middle. Hill dives, knocks it down, and it's off for glove. Russell's going to score from second. RBI single for Aoshima. It's 9-5. Here's Giambi, 0 for 1. Still juiced. And that'll do it for Manny Kays, who leaves tenths. 8 2/3, 12 hits given up, 5 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. Run around first, his responsibility. No walks, no homers either. Coming out of the bullpen, Molly pops to try and slam the door. Wide loads reliever. Facing the stimulated Giambi. Okay. Fastball down in the way. Jason turns on one. Hits it to right center. Did he get enough? No, he didn't. Counted at the wall is called Eat, and that ends the game. Freebooters gave it a ride, but ran out of gas. 9-5 the final. 4 runs in the last 2 innings. If it was a little closer, probably would have made this a lot more interesting. At least we had fun doing it. 9-5 the final. Sawteeth just out hit Randy Johnson. They just strung together hit after hit after hit. It was annoying. 2 hits hitless today for us, Vaughn Olio and Giambi. Everyone else got at least 1 hit. RBI single for Casper Stern. RBI double for Ron Say. RBI single for Mark Ellis. RBI double for Bill Russell. RBI single for Mamori Aoshima. On the other side for the Sawteeth, hitless. Nobody was hitless. They all got hits. Solo home run for Momotobu. He also had an RBI single. Dolph Stake had a sac fly. Let's see how we called. He had a 3-run homer. Pomtucci had 2 RBIs on 2 singles, and Bloop Michaels had an RBI single as well. Also, first career hits today for Caldeet and Anita Bean. For us, Vaughn Olio still looking for his first career hit, and I think that's it. Everyone else is either a major leaguer or a current SMB player. Randy Johnson in his debut, 5 2/3, 14 hits, 9 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 2 homers. He falls to 0-1. Chad Bradford, 2 1/3 innings, scoreless in relief, giving up 2 hits. On the other side for the Sawteeth, Manny Kays, 8 2/3, falls an out shy of a complete game, 12 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0. Molly Pops gets the last out on a fly ball that died at the warning track. Player of the game, Howie Caldeet for his 3-run homer, followed by Momotobo with his homer, and Bill Russell with his 2 doubles driving in a run. All right. Could have been better. Could have been worse. We could have got shut out. Could have lost by double digits. So I'll take it. Just wish Randy Johnson had shown up today. Fortunately, he did not. And we paid the price. He didn't show up, and he got lit up. All right. Go ahead and take a look around the league. Any roster moves? No. Okay. So I'm up to the next game here. Like I figured, 60-game season, probably not going to be any roster moves yet. Hot Corners winning 10, 4-3 over the Pigs. What else we got? Platypi shut out the Dogs, 7-0. Heaters and Moose squaring up. Moose are going to win 6-4. Grapplers out hit the Jacks, 5-4. Moonstars beat the Buzzards, 11-7. Nemesis beat the Crocs 8-5. Grass Eaters beat the Blowfish 6-2. And the final game of the Sim, Buzzards taking on the Beewolves here. Buzzards hang on to win 6-3. Alrighty, next time out is another game against the Sawteeth. We are not playing it as a doubleheader. It'll be rookie Danny Deals on the hill versus former major leaguer Pat Hankin, the former Oriole pitcher. Interesting, they're not taking Bean out of the lineup. She is still classified as their DH, which is why she's not pitching. She should be pitching this game. Interesting. All right, let's look at the available free agents here. We have, obviously, Goose Gossage, one of the greatest closers of all time. J.J. Juice Jackson. Well, you love to see that. Nolan Ryan, who we passed on in the draft. Ace Von Asen is out there, possible arm. Closer Joe Nathan. Shortstop Barry Larkin, who's a little older, but he is better than Bill Russell. He can also field. Taylor McWales, option for the bullpen possibly. Whoops. We got Hito Moonshada, another decently great third baseman. Noah Kaiser, young arm for the rotation. Mike Jackson, young reliever for the bullpen, could replace Bradford. Yolanda Cooper. Who else we got out here? Broseph and Torrens, Dano Yoshida. Be a boost in right field for us, for sure. Dave Stieb, one a very underrated and underappreciated Blue Jays starting pitcher. Should be in the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. First baseman Tony Perez, who could be our backup. We have 3 first basemen, though. Lester Bronco, Archie Alonso, I like him. Juanita Hernandez, little old Chili Davis. Rodney Park, younger shortstop than Russell. Also can actually field. Yoink Sachs, decent outfielder. Can't hit, though. Take him off. Gene Tennants, okay. Be good, possibly, to replace Kimmy Smoke with the injury. Cameron, Spitz McKinney, Alberto Roberto, Grease Veterano. He's better than Bradford. Big old big country. Buck Swiner. I like it. Rick Sutcliffe, former Oriole. Love it. Rosie Hardman, young option. Troy Glaus. Jeff Shaw, Flash LeVar. Seb Swolson. Ooh, Seb Swolson. Younger first base option. Greg Gagne. And I need the flexibility at shortstop. Bronson Royals, older, Duderel Reno. Ooh, Rick Dempsey, young catcher. I like that. Could be a option with the injury at catcher. Let's see. Betty Sparks, no. Little old. Orlando Cabrera, I could swing that. 23. Benson Rushmore, 26. Steve Sachs, second baseman. Marlon Moore, nah. Poke Foster, he's young, I guess. Give him credit. Yago, nah. Stu Stacker, Bad Hop Brown. Good old Bad Hop, Good Hop Brown. Well, we do need another third baseman on the roster. Cozy Spooner, rookie catcher. What else we got out here? Scott Hatterberg. Come on. Moneyball at its finest. And that's it. Okay. I won't go any lower than that. And maybe Simbo. Why not? Throw Simbo on there. So there's a couple options out there. Let's take a look at money. Okay, so we can't get this one for Danny, but that, ooh, clutch. Adding clutch to him as already a good enough pitcher as he is, I like. Easy jumps, no. Good God, no. I mean, the extra pitch would be nice, but no, Chad. Bill Russell, speed. It's already plenty fast, but he'll be here for 8 games. We don't even need to buy anything, honestly. Yeah, we have plenty of time before any of that needs to be a thought. All right. So next time we'll possibly play this, it'll be Blanc in right, Say at third, Taters at first. Giambi juiced in the DH role. He is already juiced, and he's not even stimulated yet. Oh my God, Jason. Aoshima catching for the injured Smoke. Wilson in center. Ganton left. Ellis at second. And Bill Russell at shortstop. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. We might have to play that game. Alrighty, but that's going to do it for this new series here on the channel, guys. Freebooters are back. We did a shuffle draft with the Super Mega players and the Hall of Famers from the major leagues in there, or not Hall of Famers, former MLB legends for their, for their personalities. Not all of them were Hall of Famers. We drafted a team that has a really great starting rotation, about mid-offense, mid-defense, and mid-bullpen, and we have really good speed on the roster. So we're trying to turn these guys into another winner. It's a 60-game season. We took a loss in our first game, lost 9-5. Randy Johnson got absolutely shellacked. Hopefully we can turn it around with Danny Deals on the mound next time out. You made it this deep in the video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow or subscribe button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live and or donate money if you so choose. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down here in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they're posted. Until next time, everybody, this is The Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful evening, everyone.